Welcome to the unlimited world of radio-controlled modeling. The plane taking off is carrying 5 radio-controlled skydivers. Each of the skydivers is controlled by its own radio system. Upon release from the jump plane, it will free fall, pull its own chute, and can be steered to very precise landings, all at the control of the modeler. Here is the way to skydive without ever leaving the ground. These radio-controlled chutists were scaled down from actual full-size parachutists, and they were flown at the World Skydiving Championships held at Zephyr Hills, Florida. Without a point of reference to gauge their size, it's hard to tell the miniature skydivers from its full-size counterpart. In keeping with full-scale jumpers, there is always the challenge of finding new and more thrilling places to jump from. Next stop, an 18-story building. Just find an open balcony, pack up the chute, and away you go. With this type of jumping, free fall time is very limited, and a slow opening could prove to be fatal. As luck would have it, success prevailed, so on to an even greater challenge. The challenge: cliff jumping. This cliff is located in Chimney Rock Park, North Carolina. Its height is 410 feet. Each jumper was thrown from the top of Hickory Nut Falls and was controlled by the modeler waiting below. What a beautiful sight, watching the multicolored chute as it spins and winds its way down the side of the waterfall to its owners waiting below. The main danger in cliff jumping like this would be to open, facing the wall, and not able to turn your chute away. So far so good, as another of the team of 5 gracefully floats amid the spray of the falls and the turning leaves on the trees. Luck was not on the side of this skydiver, as he gets to know the side of the cliff very well on his way down. Unlike a real skydiver, though, he'll live to jump again another day. As the final skydiver descends, we notice that certain chill in the air, telling us that fall is here And with fall comes Halloween. Broomhilda, with her regalo wing cape, arrives, just in time to chase away any ghosts and goblins that may appear. Her magical remote-controlled broomstick carries her high into the sky, where she casts her magic spell and spins her way back down toward the earth, making sure that she's cleared for her landing approach. Seeing that all is clear, she sets up her final landing with one of her helpful friends to assist in her descent. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. Yes, it is. It's a radio-controlled Superman, the Man of Steel, who fights for truth, justice, and the American way. Really does fly. He may not leap tall buildings in a single bound or be faster than a speeding bullet, but he does maneuver and roll across the sky. And like the actual Superman, he somehow manages to land on his feet. Another aspect of radio-controlled flying is experimental, as is in this prototype model of a flying saucer. Building a model of this sort helps to find any bad flight characteristics of the aircraft design. Testing the aircraft begins with its first takeoff. Then on to some other maneuvers. Such as a stall, to see if the aircraft has any tendencies to snap roll. Now, into a half Cuban 8. Then a high-speed flyby is made before setting up for the first landing. The thrill of seeing your creation take flight and land again safely is one you won't soon forget. Of course, sharing it with family and friends only enhances that thrill. Now on to further and more thorough testing. As before, the test begins at takeoff. Now into a more complex maneuver, a loop. Onto a roll, and then the unexpected happens. A spin in which you lose control. What happened? What went wrong? Oh well, that's why you built a model. No major damage. So back to the old drawing board and try again.
It looked pretty shallow to me, but I guess it was turned away. It was turned away.
The two planes, now on a takeoff roll, fly together in formation at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Watch as they perform a series of close maneuvers. Each airplane is equipped with an onboard smoke system to add to their visibility. With smoke on, they perform knife-edge flight. That's flying the plane on its side. Then, into a loop. A split S. A series of consecutive rolls. And finally, another loop. For a completely different and challenging sport, there is also radio-controlled helicopters. The highly complex helicopter demands all of the pilot's concentration or else. But there is always an expert to be found to show you what a helicopter is capable of doing. It is best to leave the stunt flying to the experts until the basic flight is mastered or else. Then there are those days when nothing seems to go your way. If you are foolhardy and curious, you may risk your aircraft to do stunts such as this. Flying through an 8-foot by 8-foot barrier of 3/4 inch styrofoam. One RC flyer is guiding the two oncoming aircraft down the center line of the runway in some practice passes. This stunt is being performed by professional RC pilots. It should not be tried by the amateur RC flyer, as damage to the aircraft is highly possible.